I call this room the Lukes.
Yes, Luke squared.
Yeah,
Luke squared. I like that. Can I tell you both before we get started officially? My mom is losing her mind that I am talking with you both. She is such a super fan, and the whole world is if you've been on social media lately. Bridgerton. So I just wanted to share that with you. She's actually the one that brought me into this series like a year ago. So
What's her name?
Irene.
Hello, Irene.
Hi, Irene.
Lots of love.
Oh my gosh, that was cool. That's her birthday present in August. I'm done. See you later. No,
That's pretty cheap for
so
you.
Luke,
That's great.
Luke, actually, that's a good place to start. Luke Newton. I'll call you Colin.
Yes.
What do your friends and family think about you being a part of Bridgerton? This show is massive.
Wow. Yeah, it really. I mean, getting the call to being told I was going to play Colin was really overwhelming for me. But my family couldn't really comprehend the scale of the show as much as anyone could when we were making it. So then, eventually, when the show came out, obviously over here we were in lockdown at that time, so I was actually with my family, and getting to watch the episodes with them for the first time was actually a memory that I'll always cherish. Now, I've got quite a large family and being able to sit there and watch it, as much as everyone was commenting and talking over, my mum got very frustrated and watched it again on her own later that night. It was really an emotional time to experience it with them, and for them to see the reaction online, like you said, it's just really blown up. So they're so proud and also really excited. You know, I can't wait to take my mum to the premiere tomorrow. It's gonna be a real treat.
Yeah, this has become a family show. I love this interview. It's all about family. So Luke Thompson, to that, I'll call you Benedict. Does everybody ask you, like when they, and I know we're going to get more seasons, congratulations, but does everybody ask you like, okay, what's going to happen in season 2? Do you get asked that a lot? Like the anticipation is so massive.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, of course. Because and also I think it's a very, I think what's wonderful about the series is that it does have huge amounts of potential. Like we were just discussing in a previous interview, like a spin-off where like we'd go on holiday with Colin. Like there's just so much, you know, where we'd go on his Greek travels. Like, well, you know, like you feel like you could do a whole little snippet of like the art school stuff. God, like there's just there's so much potential, and it's so open-ended. And that you sort of feel there are a lot of characters that could go a lot of different ways. And I think what's really smart about the writing is that it never quite goes where you expect it to. Once you think you've got a handle on it. I mean, I even had moments like that reading the scripts this season where, you know, you're like, okay, this is the sort of story. This is what it's going to be about. And this is where Benedict is. And then suddenly something will happen and you'll think, oh, I totally didn't expect that.
I think episode 8 in particular, we talked about on set so much because we were already filming before we'd received it. So I remember so much speculation on set being like, this is going to happen to this person. Surely that's going to happen. We've already set up that's going to happen. And then reading it all, and we came in the next day and no one even spoke. We were just like, my God, did you read that?
That's
like
right.
It really, they really do throw a curveball in every sense.
All right, let's have some fun in the last couple of minutes we have here. Luke Thompson, question for you. Would you hang out with Colin and Benedict in real life?
That's really weird for me. That's such a strange question because I'm like, I am Colin and Benedict. I'd hang out with myself. Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, but the characters. I mean, these would be your best friends, and
I cannot separate them. I think the boundary between fiction and fact is a bit difficult.
I think it would actually be uncomfortable because you'd be like, I play you and I've thought so much about you. So there's like an infatuation almost. This is really odd.
It's it'd be quite an intense time. Yeah.
And thus, that is why I asked the question. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations. I'm super excited for you all. Again, this show is just massive. You're a part of it. Gives me chills even just saying that. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.